So Marz Spacey with Space Network Media, and I'm here with Marz Meets Venus, and we're here to talk about the I Know What You Did Last Summer flea market event. So I want y'all to introduce yourselves.
So my name is Celeste from Marz Meets Venus.
My name is Marlene, also from Marz Meets Venus.
Alright, so just talk a little bit about the turnout of the event and just y'all feelings and just answer that.
So to start off, this was something kind of impulsive in a sense where it's something we've had our thoughts into, but we never actually took the initiative of doing. It was kind of a moment where we kept having like really, really dark moments in our life, and it would always result into us being like, oh my God, like we want to leave, we need to change our job, we need to do this, change that, and it really just wasn't that what was around us. It was just like us putting our efforts and our energy into something we're passionate about, and it's definitely healed us in a way. This year has been very challenging for both of us, so putting your energy into something like this where not only are you distracted, but you're also just like doing something you enjoy doing. It did not feel like a job at all. We were going to our regular jobs, coming back here, like staying long hours planning.
Nights. Yeah.
We wanted this to be a perfect event for everybody. We took everything into consideration. And like I said, it was kind of impulsive until a point where one day we were just so tired of both of us. We were having a really bad day. And we were just like we need to do this event.
What do we do next? Yeah. And then it was just like, let's do
we
this
both
event.
were just like, yo, let's do this event. And in that moment, we were just like, let's pick a date, because that's how you solidify it. And we were like, September 30th, that's it. It's the last Saturday of the month. It's perfect. It's screaming, do this event. So we took that initiative, and ever since that day, we started planning. And we definitely tried collaborating with the people that we care about the most, and also with people that have done this longer than we have. Mm-hmm. Just because not only are we learning, but we're also just benefiting from one another. And I feel like this city could use a lot of that. There's a lot of hatred and a lot of envy, and we could just be helping each other. And why not learn from people that have been doing this for longer than us? And the support has been crazy. So if you ever want to start your own business, nothing should stop you, because the people you least expected will support you. And honestly, this event wouldn't have been such a success if it wasn't for people who showed up. Like, we really at one point thought that not many people were going to show up, and we were fine with the outcome because we were doing something we enjoyed. But once we solidified everything and everything just worked on its own pretty much, it was just perfect. Like, there's no other word for it. Everything came out perfect and exceeded way past our expectations. We knew it was going to be perfect regardless.
Right.
But this was definitely...
It just turned out way better than we had
really good
expected.
And we've gotten nothing but positive feedback, and this just makes us want more.
Yeah, this just like locked it in for us, honestly. Like, it just set it.
Or that's fire. I could definitely understand like going through shit, not really knowing like what you want to do at first, if you want to stay committed to working a job, but then you got these passions you want to chase, and it's just like a dichotomy of sorts. So I definitely get that, but it's beautiful to see that people came through, support y'all, and even getting their business and their shit out there. Like, that's fire to me.
We had people coming from New York, from Stroudsburg, from Quakertown, from Palmerton.
Everywhere.
Like, people took the trip out here. They weren't renting U-Hauls. They took their own car. Cars were packed. And just seeing that at first made the stress really go away. Because it was like, okay.
For sure.
Like, these people were also planning just as hard as we were, and that it also feels very special. Like, when we saw everybody with their plans and like their previews and their excitement, it made it so much better. I was like, wow, we're not the only ones losing sleep. And it was really refreshing to see everyone in a passionate state, and everyone did great, and we wanted everyone to do great, and everyone had an amazing time. They didn't even want to leave, so that tells me everything I need to know. So.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, and the rain was a little bit in the way, but it wasn't too bad.
It was a thought, but we were making this happen no matter what. Last night, everything is assigned to us, and last night it was a super moon, and we knew that we were gonna manifest for this event to be a success, and it did. And the rain was supposed to happen in the morning. We woke up, the rain was gone.
Cleared.
It wasn't even happening. It was hot.
Came out.
We thought it was gonna be cold, and it was hot. It was just honestly
weird ass PA weather. That's what it was.
Well, it is PA weather, but it was definitely we were like, damn, we were stressing for no
We
reason.
were, yeah, and it just ended up like all working out.
Yeah.
Everything works out on its own way. It has good intention
Yeah.
behind it. So
Facts. Yeah, I was on my way over here and it started drizzling a little bit. I was just hoping like, yo, I hope it doesn't start pouring because I definitely wanted to make my way here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to make it. So now that the turnout was positive, everybody enjoyed it. What are your future plans? What do y'all plan to take this whole Mars meets Venus thing?
I think that we have this thing within our relationship that we think we're capable of doing anything that we want to do, whether it's music, art, business, retail, whatever it is. We have so many different passions that it's kind of like been hard being like, okay, let's put this aside, commit on it, and make it, succeed. But we're at a point now where we're like, we just want to do everything that comes to our mind,
That we can.
bring it to life,
Yeah.
because we have nothing to lose if it's
bad.
coming from like a passionate place. And even if it doesn't turn out, and even if it sucks and it completely fails, like we didn't have a hard time, we didn't have a bad time, So it's just like, definitely we just want to make a brand for Marz meets Venus, whether it's clothes, art, our own actual pieces,
Whatever it is.
we want to just branch out. We want to collaborate with people and learn from people around us, just because the fact that we want to be more than what we are right at the moment. So I think there's like a lot of room to grow. We have a lot of ideas constantly.
Yes. all the
So
time.
if you guys see us pop up with something completely random, do not be surprised, because we want to do it all.
Yeah.
So.
I love it. Sounds good to me. Well, I was Mars meets Venus. It was a pleasure.
Of course.
The event was
Thank
beautiful,
you.
and I'm looking forward to what y'all got coming in the future.
Yep, we're gonna have so many more events in the future.
Yes.
We're gonna have we're gonna be considerate of the weather as well, but we're gonna try to have pop-ups too. Maybe like change the location up a little bit as well. Give people the opportunity to show up, because life happens. So we definitely appreciate everyone that came through, and people
Thank
that
you.
still shared their flyer and couldn't come because of life or whatever came in the way. We also appreciate you.
Appreciate everything.
And if you didn't come and you wanted to come really bad, you're not missing out, because we're
There's
gonna have
gonna
many
be
more.
Many.
This is really just the beginning.
For
So.
real. Yeah.
Facts, that's what it is. It's Mars Spacey with Space Network Media, and we out.